This is a preface to this topic. Why are we going to be using lines to build in 3D? These lines will be converted into models, polygon objects that will continue to extrude out. There's many different approaches to build a project like this, such as using Substance Designer. And here's a place where I could wire in a node network. My result is a shader, and here's a sample of it in Unity. And this shader allows me to do variations on my node that I wired out. Getting back to Illustrator, after doing some look development research, I was very inspired for this 3D project with this hand-drawn style. And I knew the project had to be in 3D. There's not enough time to produce hand-drawn art. And it wasn't exactly the look that was being sought. So here I have lots of layers in Illustrator, but consider this the planning stage, thinking about the creation of your overall scene. Then you can take that plan and extrude it into actual objects, laying out your 3D model scene, knowing that you do have some accuracy of Illustrator to fall back on for the sizing, positioning of objects, and looking at this as an assembly. You're assembling the Illustrator art layers into actual 3D models. There's many different approaches when building objects. Previous approaches were just extruding out in the scene without any planning. Could always have sketched things out and plan it out on sheets of paper. An alternative would be to plan things out in Illustrator. So this is an exploration of how to create as an artist within a 3D application. There's also the need of doing art for the art challenges, the exploration of new ways to do things, to get new looks and styles, to match up your vision with the final outputs. And also remember that what you build in 3D, unless you're 3D printing, final output is taken to some 2D program like Photoshop or After Effects, and from there you could still adjust the colors and do some special effects to it. Like here in After Effects, you could easily adjust the look of this still image. And so when you're planning out your whole scene and doing the challenges, 3D just gives you either a model back or a two-dimensional image back, and the final export, the final end product will be something else, whether it's going to a game engine, a movie, or a still image. To get your final look, you might just keep on exploring different art techniques to get your models created. And this week, the art technique is using lines. Not as complex as this many layers, but still, the advantage of using lines to describe an object, to plan out an object. I hope you find this exploration fun.